Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sonic here, and I'm bringing you another excursion video. It's been a while for. I honestly don't know how to speak in videos anymore. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna explain the patch for June 9th, 2017. That adds quite a few things. So here we go. First off, the new Chapter 5 has been released. Removed attack freezing for animations. So what that means is when you're attacking, you used to hold in place when you're attacking with any weapon. That's removed now, so you can attack while moving, which is really nice. The party system has been temporarily removed. Really no use for it. Animations have been quote-unquote revamped. I honestly don't see any differences. The new layouts for titles in the player list, I will showcase that soon enough. Once we get in game, the stats shower is removed from the player list. So, like, if you click on someone's name on the top right of the player list, and it would show, and it would see like a pop up like a little button that says stats. So you can click on that. That's removed. Open world is now allowed inside the story mode, so you can only access open world through the teleporter pads. The ×2 drop rate game pass has been added. Which I obviously bought. Chapter 1 has been removed for like the third time. The body pulsar item has been fixed. I'll explain what that is. So like the body pulsar is mostly a rare drop from some Chapter 5 mobs. It's a consumable that temporarily increases your regen, your HP and magic regen by 1. Alright, there is a autosave now. For every 5 minutes that you're in the server, the game will save automatically with instead of having to leave the server in order to save the game. And that saved quite a bit of problems for us. And there's a new help tutorial walkthrough for starters in Chapter 2. Alright, and there's also this little thing right here where you can buy game passes in the game. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to showcase all the new things that have been added here in Excursion, as well as all the legends for Chapter 5. We did get another wave of new people, which is nice, though it's not as big as the other waves we've had before. Alright. Alright, first off, as you can see here on the player list, these are what the titles do now. So like for instance, I have this Flame Traveler title that displays like a flame icon in level 62 with purple text. And then let's say if I switch to Terminator, it would change the icon so you like can see a little Terminator icon over there, and it displays that I'm level 10 now. And if I were to switch to Poison Slayer right here, it would change my icon in level again to like a poison icon, and then level 6. So yeah, that's how the titles work now. All right. So when you first start off, you will get a text right here that would actually I should probably just show you, but like there would be text that would appear on your screen when you first start off on a new file, and there's like for instance, if you first killed an enemy when you first joined the place. Let me see if it works here. I just gotta find a basic dummy, for instance. Going over here and kill this guy. There we go. As you can see, text appears. This object here will show you rewards for killing enemies. You can earn common, uncommon, rare, and legendaries, or legend drops. So yeah, those texts are appeared. Texts are now a thing. to help some new players out. Alright. Now let's go into chapter 5. Alright. And a little bit of minor things. If you haven't noticed, the max level cap is level 65. And there is a new skill power maximum, which is skill power 25. As you can see right here. And I reached maximum crafting, which is nice. Alright, so there is some new items, of course. We have a new dagger, some new accessories, some armors. There's even a title on sale, Water Specialist, which is quite nice. We also have a two-handed, a regen sword, one-handed, another armor, a shield, and a skill that's it's called Flashball. And Chapter 5 does not have a dungeon, but it has a total of 15 mobs for you to get, or to defeat actually. So here's one, is an undead diver. He drops soaked wires as a common drop. Not sure what he drops as an uncommon. I think he drops like a rare health potion, and then he drops a legend. That is called the Sticky Companion, which is a bonus. Let me just actually equip my real stuff real quick, because this place does give me a bit of troubles. Alright. Give me a moment, guys, sorry. Just gonna equip some stuff that I need. There we go. Alright, now we're ready. Okay, so Sticky Companion, let me see here really quick, is a bonus. It has a little octopus that's on top of you, as such. And it gives 32 health and plus 1 health regen, that is level 47. So good stuff. Soaked wires is only used for one crafting item, and that is another bonus. Just gotta kill all these mobs. Alright. Next mob should be coming up. Alright, here we go. An infected Pum villager. And then an undead pirate. Oh my god, how is the diver still on me? Alright, so undead pirates and Pum villagers. Okay, I'm gonna explain pirates first. So pirates, they drop monkey fur as an uncommon drop. They should probably give like a health potion as a rare drop, or a celestial dust, which is another magic replenishing item. And then they give a armor that's called the Suit of Hidden Warriors as a legend drop. It gives plus 60 health and plus 2 magic regen. As you can see, I just got monkey fur right now from the pirates. The pirate that I just killed. There's another one. Got another monkey fur. Alright, now next is the infected Pum villager. He drops evil roots as a common drop. Not sure what he drops as a rare drop. Again, either a health potion or celestial dust. And he drops a Lucky Trickster as a legend drop, which is a two-handed. and it does raw damage. I think it's like 46 or 48 damage. Alright, Ice Mages. They drop Ice Leather Fragments as an uncommon drop, Celestial Dust as a rare drop, and then they drop an Aqua Defense as a legend drop, which is a shield that gives 48 HP and -1 speed, sorry. I'll show you guys the stats in just a second for all the legends I just explained. Alright. My god, I need to get out of here. There's just no chill. Alright, I'll just go over to the next mob that I could find. Should be around here somewhere. No, not you. Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, here we go. So over here on this area. Okay. So over here in this left area right here, right next to this cave, are venom beings. I'm not sure what they drop as a common drop. I think they drop, yeah, they drop apples as a common drop. They drop jars of venom as an uncommon drop. And they drop a Rosy Destruction as a legend drop, which is a dagger. 24 damage and +1 speed. Which is really good for a dagger. I think it's the... No, that's not the only dagger that gives speed. I also need to explain some of the skills that the enemies have, as per example. So, there's new enemy skills. There's one where you saw like a few of them, like the one where there's like water currents coming up from 5 different locations. There's the one that's I call the Fire Shine, which engulfs the enemy, and then it's like almost instantly, and then it just slowly grows like an explosion. There's also another skill where the enemy will summon 6 purple skulls that will attack from above. Alright, so Lucky Trickster first. The two-handed, does 48 raw damage and level 46 to equip. The Aqua Defense, 54 HP, -1 speed, and level 47 to equip. The Soon Hidden Warriors from the Pirates, 60 HP, +2 magic regen, and level 46 to equip. Then the Rosy Destruction from the Venom Beings. Oh, 20. Oh yeah, it got nerfed a bit, I think so. I think so at least. I'm not sure it was always 23 or was 24 one time. But regardless, it's 23 damage and +1 speed and level 53 to equip. And that should be it for now. And I also went over the Sticky Companion, so I don't have to go over that again. And since there's no dungeon, I forgot to mention, there is 2 bosses in this chapter. One that's both in different locations. There's one in this cave over here, and there's one in the forest area, which I'll show later. Let's go to the cave first. So, the cave over here has like a dark orc over here that's guarding the entrance. He drops a perk as a legend, the Heart Striker, which apparently sometimes you do more damage than usual, and sometimes you do less damage than usual. They also drop Mace Spikes as a as an uncommon drop, and as you saw right there, there is also a new rock ability that they do, which they summon rock walls in 4 different locations. One in front, one in left, one in right, then one in the far back. And then here's another mob, Shadow Mage. How are you not dead? Alright, here's the skull attack. Right there. This guy drops Shadow Particles as a common drop. He should drop Celestial Dust as a rare drop. And then he has a Cloak of Shadows as a legend drop, which is a armor that I believe gives 61 HP. Or 71. Yeah, 71 HP because it got buffed a bit. It was from 69 to 71 HP. Because people were actually complaining about how the Cloak of Shadows was actually a really bad armor. It's actually quite hot here in my room. Alright. Didn't get nothing, but that's fine, since I of course have every legend in the game still, even the chapter 5 ones. Alright, next one is a Warrior of Flame. He let me see. I think as a common, or it's either common or uncommon. I'm gonna say more towards common, that he gives hearts. Let me see. I forgot what it was called. Fire Enchanted Spear Metal as a common drop. They probably give like a healing item as a rare drop, and then they drop a armor, a tanking armor, the Infernal Combats as a legend drop. Gives plus 80 HP but minus 2 speed, and is level 59. There we go. Oh yeah! These are one of the mobs that drop the body pulsars, my bad. So he drops a body pulsar as a rare drop. It's gonna keep him distracted like that. And then there's another mob over here. A new one that is called a Dark Reaper. I forgot what he drops. I know it's legend, of course, but like... Oh yeah, he drops Dark Enchanted Leather as a common drop, I believe. And then... I'm not sure what he get. He should probably give like a Celestial Dust as a rare drop, and then... Freaking... Oh, I forgot to, sorry for the Steam notification, guys. I've got to go offline. Then he drops a Shadow Cloak as a legend drop, which is the accessory I'm wearing right now, actually. It's definitely one of the best accessories in the game. It's pretty much like a buffed version of the classy attire, which is, it gives more health, but it only gives plus 1 speed and plus 1 heat regen as heat gen. And then the Shadow Cloak gives less health, but plus 2 speed and plus 2 regen. I almost said it again. Which is a nice buff to have. Now, if you go over here on the right side, this is just a loop over here if we go that way. There's 2 new mobs over here, Burning Reapers and Dark Beings. You kind of want to go for these guys, to be completely honest, because they give good legends. So, I'm going to go over the Burning Reaper first. Burning Reaper drops a Burnt Skull as a common drop. I'm not sure what it drops as a rare drop, probably like either a Celestial Dust or either a healing item, Celestial Dust, or a Body Pulsar. And then he drops a Flaming Vortex as a legend drop, which is a two-handed. I think it does quite a bit of damage. Let me see real quick. Flaming Vortex does 46, damage, +1 speed, and +1 regen. So it's one of the two. It's like 1 out of 2. Two-handeds. Sorry, little brain fart right there. That gives 2 stats. The other one is crafted. And then Dark Beings, they drop Spider Legs as a uncommon drop. Let me see here. No, not that. Spider Being leg pieces, there you go, as an uncommon drop. And then they drop the sword that I'm using right now, the Spider Bite, as a legend drop, which is a 50 damage one-handed, but -2 speed, and is level 61. I also got to show you guys the some of the changes they added to the Chapter 4 dungeon. But I guess I honestly don't want to. Well, then again, the video will be kind of too long. So over here, I'm not gonna kill him, but over here is where the boss spawns. One of the bosses, the Lord of the Undead. This guy right here. He drops unordinary flame particles as a common drop. He drops celestial dust as a uncommon drop. He drops a title, the Flaming Traveler, as a rare drop, and he drops the Undead Protection as a legend drop, which is a shield. Plus 63 HP but -2 speed at level 57. Alright, now we'll go to the forest now for the other mobs. And then after I showcase those, I'll explain what has changed in Chapter 4 dungeon. So, here you go. This is the forest entrance. So, there's 2 new mobs here. There's a Warrior of Nature, which drops, let me see, it's like something of woodland. Let me see here. Some of these have really long names, so yeah, Hardened Wood of Woodlands as a common drop. Not sure what they drop as a rare drop, and they drop an accessory, the Helmet of Woodlands, as a legend drop, which is a something that gives health. Let me see here. I know I have it. Here we go. Helmet of Woodlands, 50 HP but -2 speed at level 52. And then there's some more dark orcs over here if you go on this path, and then if you go on the right path, there's some more Warriors of Nature. And now I'll show you the second boss of this chapter area, which is the General of Deadsteel, and it has some new mobs over here. The Ancient Rock Golems, which I believe drop the Hardened Spike of Stones as an uncommon or a common drop. I'm not entirely sure. I just keep forgetting these things. Probably an uncommon drop, and then they drop a Nature's Alliance, which is a very early one-handed sword as a legend drop. So if you want to go for like early legends, this is the sword for you. It does 42 damage and -1 speed. So it's kind of like a buffed up version of the Fossil Remain, sorry. It is at level 47. So these mobs are good to grind for. And then this general over here, he drops Ice Potions as a common drop. He drops Hardened Steel of the Dead as an uncommon drop. And he drops a Water Slasher as a legend drop, which is a dagger. Is plus 20, which is 23 damage, sorry. And plus 1 health regen, which is and is at level 56. Alright, so that's it for chapter 5. As you can see, a lot of mobs. I gotta go on to chapter 4, even though I'm not gonna go into the dungeon. And keep in mind, if you guys are gonna play this game, and just try it as a new player or a new file, you're gonna be stuck in chapter 3 for a bit, because currently there's a bug in chapter 3 where the buttons in the dungeon, where you get to the third area, which is where the buttons are, they stay yellow when you press on them. So yeah, you're stuck in there, you can't progress, which is a major bug. Alright, so changes in chapter 4 dungeon. There's like excuse me, there's only one quest in the dungeon, which I think is still the same, which is the Massive Collection, which is a material quest. And then when you complete that, you have to defeat the boss. But the boss is not the temporary boss has been completely changed. It's from like a dragon mob to like a giant human type mob, which was actually my idea. I can show you guys right now, actually. I'm gonna switch over to the desktop view. I'm gonna just go ahead and find E-Range's freaking thing right here on the chat. Alright. Okay, so in the beginning of May, he wanted me to give some suggestions for a unique quest for chapter 4, right? So I was mentioning stuff about the chapter 4 boss, that was gonna be completed. So I thought, I was thinking like an NPC-like mob for the boss that would you hold on. Yeah, he was kind of reading my mind because I thought of a giant person as a NPC. So I explained to him what I was thinking. So like a quest in the dungeon. So an NPC would ask for assistance on tracking a mutated warrior that has grown to the size of a 3-story building. That it's clearly the mob is not really that tall, but like still it's relatively huge. And you track him down, and turns out it's the boss, which is really cool. And he actually took that into heart and accepted my idea. Alright. I'll actually show you guys what the boss looks like, because he's actually at the start of the dungeon. Let me just go off to runner real quick. I'm insanely fast now, guys. Seriously. This new chapter 5 stuff has only gotten me even faster. Alright. Oh yeah, there are some chapter 4 quests now, if I didn't mention that already, that you have to complete in order to get access to chapter 5. Alright. We go into the dungeon. Alright, you see that big guy over there? That's the boss, actually. This is the guy you get to fight as the chapter 4 boss. He's freaking huge, right? If he were to stand up, he would be like 3 times my size. Or my height, sorry. Literally 3 times my height, which would be freaking insane. Alright, that's basically all I wanted to showcase for today's video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this new Excursion video. If you did, please sure to leave a like in the channel, or a like in the video, sorry, and subscribe to my channel to see more other Roblox content. And until next time, the Sonic Game Gates, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye! A little pause there. Well, what? Oh, I was about to say. Alright, goodbye, guys. Have a great day.